obviously you get motivated for every game, but was there maybe a little extra after the way last week ended to have a different ending this week?
Yeah, it was a lot more motivation, to be honest with you.
Gerry, some struggles there early, not finishing drives. Y'all left some points on the board. What was the message at halftime?
Just keep playing. We felt that we literally didn't finish the drives, but we felt that we were playing physical. We're the most physical team. We felt that we was a better team, so literally just finish the drives. We kind of put the emphasis on scoring a little bit more because we left some points out there for sure. Game could have been a lot worse than what it was, but I think guys just came in at halftime. We knew that we were playing hard, but we knew that we need to finish, so we might have put emphasis on that.
Gerry, the emphasis with you running the football more in the second half, what was the adjustment there, or what did the coaches see or you see that allowed you to make more of an impact with your legs than what you did in the first half?
I think the coaches saw the ends kind of squeezing in, trying to make plays on the running back, so I was literally just to read the end and just make a play. See what that guy does, and I just went off what he would do. I was taking what they're giving me, and then the running backs were doing the same thing. I think we just out-physicaled them, so I think the physicality that we played with helped us out, gave us the edge.
Gerry, how did the coaches hammer home, the fact that you just mentioned the physicality? If we do this, then this, to the point that in the third quarter, did you see them, maybe wearing down?
I think playing us, just Baylor football, our standard, I think at some point in every game we see the opponent wearing down. I think I don't know, we practice so hard and guys work so hard. This offseason was just so hard, and just being together, even when we're tired, it's like looking at the other guys on the other side of the ball is just like, keep going. Like, we motivate each other, we play for each other, and it's like no matter what situation it is, just seeing those guys wear down is great. It feels good.
Gerry, they came in number 8, undefeated, and you just beat Oklahoma. Fans rushed the field and the entire nation was watching. How do you put what you're feeling into words?
I don't think you can put it in words. I don't think it's words to describe how I'm feeling, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a word to describe how the locker room feeling. The coaches, I don't think, but I know we're going to keep going. I know that was just motivation for what we can do and what we can be as a team. So I say it's motivation.
How does it make you feel when you run somebody over? Does that, do you kind of feed off that because you were able to do that a couple times?
I feed off it, I love it. Mm-hmm. It's just seeing some old linemen drive some people in the ground, seeing the running backs run through people. I'm like, I want to do that too. I'm like, they need to see that I'm ready to roll too. I want to play violent too. So I kind of made that my mind up like Sunday. I was going to play violent this week. And I think everybody made that mind up Sunday. We're going to be the most violent team on that field. We're going to be the most excited team to play, and I think it showed.
So you're not a big fan of sliding?
I don't believe in slide. Ask Abram. He'll tell you. His quarterback don't slide.
Gerry, I saw fans with like "I heart Gerry" written across their chest, and then David was pulling you out of the middle. Everyone was like jumping on top of you. What does it feel like to have Baylor Nation behind you and like love you so much this season?
It's a great feeling. That was my first time experiencing all of that, so it was just exciting. My first time seeing. I've always seen on TV. I know just last week I'm seeing TCU storm the field. I was like, man, that must be a good feeling. I was hurt at the time, but I was like, come on next week, maybe we can do the same thing. And it's just a good feeling to know that our fans and everybody behind us. We come out, we work so hard, we play so hard, and they just give us some energy. We feed off those guys, they feed off of us, and it's just amazing, to be honest with you.
Gerry, you hit Tristan on that 3rd and 15 screen that opened up for the big play. What did you all see there that worked so well?
I think Oklahoma D-line was getting a good pass rush. They were trying to get in the backfield, get to me, so it's like perfect timing, to be honest with you. They got up the field. Nobody left for him. Conor Gavin got up on that linebacker, and it was off for the races then.
Gerry, did the belief that you guys could win this game ever waver after, the way last week played out?
We go in every game knowing we the better team. We can win. On my Instagram, they posted a practice picture of us. One day it was just the whole offense, everybody in there, some coaches in there, and I quoted it and just literally said, believe. And it was like, I always tell those guys, like, just believe. That's all you gotta do is believe, man. Once you have that belief and you have that confidence, anything is possible. Because we got the athletic ability, we got the talent, we got the coaches, we got the culture, everything is there. Just go out there and do it.
Gerry, how was it explained to you, the field goal at the end? Coach is going to talk about it, I'm sure, but how was it explained to you why you guys did that?
It was for the Big 12 championship, kind of the point margin.
Okay.
It was literally, I didn't know, but once I looked at the sideline, they was talking about hold it for a timeout. It's like he got to be one of the 3 points for that. Right. So it was like I kind of like knew that was coming, but I didn't. I think just because Coach Aranda, he's always on point. Like no matter the situation, he always thinking bigger picture. He always gonna make the best decision possible. So big kudos to him.
What did that tell you about him, that he had to have that thought in his mind at some point this week that would make a difference?
I mean, to be honest with you, that's Coach Aranda. Like from all aspects, like he always is just on point. Like you can never really question what he do because it always makes sense. There's always a reasoning behind it. It just when they did it, I was like, man, that's crazy. Like for him to think like in that split second, like, oh, we gotta do this for this. Because I know it probably crossed his mind during the week, but just to know, like, in the heat of the battle, clock running down, for that to click like that, that's how you know you're prepared, like, well prepared, everything is just confident. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that coaching staff, for sure.
Gerry, Abram probably had the biggest play of the day with the 75-yard run. What has he meant to this team? Because he's made plays like that a lot this year.
I would say Abram's meant a lot to this team. He's been a guy that fought through some injuries, haven't really got his chance to really play this year. Just a guy that came in and worked every day, no matter what. He was hurt. He working in the training room, trying to get healthy. Just watch him work. Like, I'm so happy for that man. Like, it's just seeing a guy come in, don't complain, always smiling, always positive, talking to everybody, and just seeing him come out and just play his heart out. Like, that's one thing you know you're going to get from Abram. He's going to give you everything you got no matter how he's feeling. He's going to give you everything you got. And I think seeing him run the ball, it motivates everybody else around. Like, so when the O-line see they got break, we celebrate with the O-line. Like, man, that's because of y'all. Like, we cherish those moments because the moments you won't get back. And I think just everybody playing with the passion that we have for the game is great.
Anything else, Gerry? Thank you, Gerry.
No problem. Thank y'all.